Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be my coconut perfumes video. And I think it was in my recent haul video that I had said that I picked up several coconut perfumes, and quite a few people in the comments were like, we need a coconut perfumes video. So that's what we're gonna get into today, and I have quite a few, so we're gonna get right into the video. But first, I wanna go over my scent of the day, which is Floriento Coconut by Dossier. And this is an inspiration of Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc. And I do have At the Beach by Bath and Body Works as my base. So I did use this above the waist, and then I use this below the waist. And the reason for that is because this is more of a sweet cake batter kind of coconut scent, which is not really my favorite. So I put this on my legs just so that I can use it. And then since I really enjoy this one, I put it above my waist so I can kind of smell it. And this is more of a kind of that suntan lotion, but not strong or annoying. But this has white frangipani blossoms, toasted coconut, bergamot waters, sea salt breeze, and sun-kissed musk. This has notes of coconut milk, sea salt, musk, and fresh vanilla. And this isn't a bad scent. It's just I'm learning that strong vanilla comes off very edible on my skin, and I'm learning I don't like overly edible. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so I categorized all my coconut perfumes because there are a lot. The first category is going to be my coconut perfumes, but coconut isn't listed in the notes. But to me, they give me kind of a coconut vibe. So we're gonna start first with one that, it's not that I smell coconut, but for whatever reason, it gives me total beachy coconut vibes, and that's Brazilian Crush by Sol de Janeiro. And I do layer these together all the time. And people always compliment me whenever I have that combination on. So this has pistachio, almond, heliotrope, jasmine, caramel, vanilla, salt, and sandalwood. Yeah, this is just like a summer gourmand. I do get more of like the pistachio. It has like a toasted like pistachio kind of scent, but I don't know what it is. It's just something about it. Gives me that coconut vibe without being coconut. And again, that's Brazilian Crush by Sol de Janeiro. Okay, this one's a little newer to my collection, so I do want to follow this up. But this is Narciso Ombre. This perfume, I think it's the ylang ylang and the frangipani that just give me that kind of beachy coconut scent. I don't want to say like suntan, but there's just something about this one that I find like a soft kind of scent. And when I saw the reviews on this, other people agreed that there's something about it that smells kind of coconutty. But this has frangipani, ylang ylang, white flowers, musk, amber, cashmere, vanilla, and cedar. And I'm really looking forward to trying this out because I've already worn it once and really enjoyed this type of beachy scent. I think it's the musk and the powderiness that just kind of balance it out. And you're gonna see as I go through my collection that I'm learning I like balance when the coconut isn't like overly sweet in your face. Next we have Stash SJP Unspoken by Sarah Jessica Parker. This one has pink pepper, quince, honeysuckle, peony, wisteria, tonka bean, sandalwood, albenum, and musk. And again, they don't list coconut, but I think it's the creamy sandalwood with like the honeysuckle that kind of give me that coconut vibe. And then the quince in here gives this like a fruitiness. Oh goodness, this one surprised me. I didn't think I would like this one as much as I do, but I actually prefer it over some of my coconut scents. But this for me totally screams like beach time, more like tropical vacation. And last in this category is Angels Eau Quasi A, and that is supposed to mean like a cruise ship. And this one is an eau de toilette, but it performs like an eau de parfum. And this is their 2020 version. They have a 2019. I believe this is supposed to represent like the colors of Brazil. But this has notes of fig nectar, praline, patchouli, magnolia, and vanilla. And I have several perfumes with fig in it where it just gives me kind of like that coconut vibe. Oh man, my wood sage and sea salt. Oh, let me go grab that one. Okay, I grabbed another one, but I'm gonna go over this one real quick. This is what I like to call like a tropical coconut nighttime scent. Like if I went on a cruise today, I would take this one and my 2019, and I would wear that one that's like more of a bright mango cocktail to wear during the day, like out on the deck, and then I would wear this one at night. It's more of a patchouli, creamy coconut scent. Oh my goodness. If you enjoy coconut, and the patchouli in here isn't heavy, but you don't mind patchouli, get your nose on this one, I would say. This smells so good. And again, that is Angel Quasi A. So one that I just grabbed is my Kindred Goods Sea Salt and Fig. And this one, someone had told me in the past, was a good dupe for Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. But this is another one where the fig gives me coconut vibes. I always say that this reminds me of like red curry from like a Thai food restaurant in the opening, because it has a spiciness and then it has that kind of coconut milk scent that is used in red curry, and then that goes away and this does become more like, you know, Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. I was gonna declutter this and then I sprayed it. I'm like, no, because I do like the fig in here. So that's another one I wanted to mention. So those are my non-coconut perfumes, but to me still give me coconut vibes. So I wanted to mention those. The next category are more of my sweet coconut scents, which I'm learning is not my favorite category. So I am gonna be passing some of these on. So first up in this category is going to be the sweetest out of all of them, and that is Ariana Grande's Thank You Next. And this one, it's crazy. This perfume I picked up after testing out a travel and not caring for it in the winter, but then revisiting it in summer and falling in love with it. And I recently tried my travel because this, for whatever reason, they don't list lavender, but I get lavender, kind of like in all the other perfumes, but it's overly screechy in this one and not in my travel. So this for me is more of a spicy sweet coconut. This has raspberry, pear, coconut, pink rose, macarons, and musk. And see, on paper it's more of that spicy coconut, but on my skin this one gets really screechy and like a synthetic soapiness to it. So I don't know about this one. I don't know if maybe if I got a bad one, because again, I really enjoy the travel that I got. But yeah, this one, I don't know. Okay, next we have La Nuit Tresor Nude by Lancôme. And this one has top notes of bergamot, a middle notes of rose, and then base notes of coconut and vanilla. And that is what this smells like. My problem I'm learning with this one is the bergamot after it leaves. I'm not crazy about the coconut vanilla in the base. So I enjoy this scent at the top. I enjoy it for the first few hours, and then I'm not loving it in the dry down. So I'm still playing with this one because I don't know if this one's going to stay. But if you like more of like your sweet coconut scents, check this out. This is more of that, you know, coconut vanilla combo, which is gonna lead me into my next one. Again, I like the opening of this one, just not the dry down. And again, that is La Nuit Tresor Nude. And then next we have La Vie Est Belle Soleil Cristal. I will say that for me, Soleil Cristal performed better. It had better longevity and it projected more, where I find Nude to sit closer to the skin, which I actually preferred because Soleil Cristal got too obnoxious on me. But this one has top notes of mandarin orange, pink pepper, bergamot, middle notes of ylang ylang, iris, orange blossom, jasmine, and then base of coconut, vanilla, and patchouli. And when this opened up on my skin, it smells like something that I smell at my local Bed Bath & Beyond. And it's just in the opening, but the opening is what was very obnoxious to me. And then I was hoping that in the base of this, I would get more of La Vie Belle with that, you know, coconut kind of scent. I wanted the patchouli to ground this perfume, and I love patchouli. But for whatever reason, I could not pick up the La Vie Belle DNA. So I'm hoping in the samples I get, maybe, I don't know. But on my skin, just that coconut vanilla combo got too sickeningly sweet on me, along with the yellow florals, and I didn't enjoy the scent. It was one that, by the 4-hour mark, I was ready to scrub it off, and it wouldn't scrub off on me. So this is one that didn't work out, but again, if you like those kind of sweet coconut scents, I would say La Nuit Tresor Nude and this one are nice. They're a little bit more grown-up coconut sweet scents as opposed to like the Ariana Grande ones, even though, you know, I do enjoy Cloud and Thank You Next. These are a little bit more grown-up. And then next we have Ariana Grande Cloud. And this one has a lavender, pear, bergamot, whipped cream, praline, coconut, vanilla orchid, musk, and woodsy note. And this is just a very fluffy, airy, sweet coconut scent. The coconut in here isn't as prominent as it is in Thank You Next, and it's more of a fluffy, airy scent. And then with the lavender, there's like a clean aspect to it. Not as screechy as Thank You Next is on me. But again, the travel isn't like that. So I don't know what's going on there. But this one I really enjoy for bedtime. This is like one of my favorite bedtime scents. It's very light, inoffensive, pretty. I did used to wear it to run errands, but this has actually become very popular around here. So I just wear this one to bed. But again, it falls in that line of sweet coconut scents, but this one is more airy, and the lavender that I feel kind of balances it out, and it's more of a fluffy sweet scent. Now another one that I really enjoy in the sweet category is Dolce Garden, and I just have a travel of this one, but I actually enjoy this one. I'm not crazy about the bottle which I know is dumb, but this to me is like a sweet coconut, but like a toasted nutty sweet coconut. I really like this one. But this one has top notes of magnolia, mandarin orange, neroli, middle notes of coconut, frangipani, ylang ylang, base notes of vanilla absolute, almond milk, and sandalwood. So I like the balance of this one. This one is sweet, but it has like a sandalwood, kind of like a creamy base, and just something about it's a little bit more warm. It's more of a warm sweet coconut, which I prefer. So I would say out of the sweet category, Ariana Grande Cloud and Dolce Garden is probably my favorite. Hey guys, editing Becky here. So I did want to go ahead and mention this perfume because I did forget to put it in my lineup, but this is Philosophy's Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. This is more of, again, that warm kind of coconut scent, and it's very light. Like, this isn't sickeningly sweet, but this has notes of vanilla, coconut, sandalwood, musk, and cashmere wood. And I think it's the sandalwood, musk, and cashmere wood that grounds this perfume for me, and again doesn't make it like a sickeningly sweet coconut scent. It's more warm and cozy. But I did want to go ahead and mention this because this is another sweet one that I really, really enjoy. I told myself if I got through this little bottle, then I would pick up the larger one. But I actually like this size because I could just pop it in my bag. But again, that is Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere by Philosophy. Okay, so next we're gonna get into my suntan coconut scents. And two of these I did declutter. I just haven't gotten around to putting them up. But first up we have Curl Off Gold. And I would say that if you enjoy those suntan kind of coconut scents, this is a really good cheapie. But the longevity on this one isn't the best. But this has top notes of coconut, big strawberry, gardenia, middle notes of tiara flower, frangipani, jasmine, and base notes of vanilla, musk, and cedar. And this one's just again, that suntan lotion, but I think it's the strawberry that makes this a little bit brighter than the next few I'm gonna talk about. And I actually really enjoyed this one, but I don't like a lot of this kind of scent profile, so I'm gonna go over the one I have that I really enjoy. But this one is that suntan lotion kind of vibe, like you're putting that suntan oil on your skin. Another one is Montal's Intense Tier, and this one, yeah, this one I don't like. This to me is more of a screechy sunscreen kind of smell. Like this falls in the line of two more I'm going to mention, which is Terracotta by Guerlain and then Serge Lutens Datura Noir. These, to my nose, are more of that screechy kind of suntan, like almost like sunscreen. The coconut in here is more synthetic. I don't care for this style. Datura Noir, that one has more in like of the indolic florals, and then this one is more floral. So I don't care for this one, Tier or Datura Noir. Now I do have Mon Guerlain Holiday coming my way, and I heard a lot of people compare Montal to that one. I'm hoping it's not exactly the same. This one gets really sweet. I do not like the vanilla and the coconut. This is like a synthetic sweet on my skin. So this is Montal's Tier, but it might play different on you. So next, we're gonna have my nighttime coconut, and I would put this in that category. So first up in this category is Dolce & Gabbana's The Only One Intense. And now we're gonna get into more of the coconut scents that I like, besides my first category of coconuts that don't have coconut listed. Now we're gonna get into more of the scents that I really love. And Dolce & Gabbana was actually not love at first sniff. It's one that I prefer in cooler weather and at night. Like, I didn't get the coconut when I first got this scent very strong, and now I do. This has top notes of neroli, green apple, Italian mandarin, mid notes of jasmine, coconut, orange blossom, and base notes of vanilla, cashmere wood, and cedar. And for me, this is a creamy, coconutty jasmine scent. There's a brightness from the neroli, and then there is like a woodsy base in the way dry down. I don't really get too much of the orange blossom like I do in some of my other perfumes. Like, I get it very lightly on my skin. I get more of like that clean jasmine, and it's creamy, and there's a coconut. This scent is now a love, and I really enjoy it in cooler weather. Like, this is a year-round kind of coconut, but I prefer it if I'm going to wear it in the summer at night. And then next we have Fleur by Rihanna. And this has peach, plum, red berries, coconut, tuberose, hibiscus, violet, vanille, patchouli, musk, and amber. Yeah. This opens up with that juicy plum. Like, there's a fruitiness to this in the opening. It opens up bright with like the top fruity notes, and then it dries down to a very coconut tuberose kind of scent. Very grown up, sexy for nighttime. And again, that's Rihanna's Fleur. These are more of my fresh coconut scents, and some of these also vibe very tropical to me. So first up, we're gonna start with the freshest, and that is Dolce & Gabbana's Light Blue Sun. And I got this one because I wanted a light blue in my collection, but I didn't want the original or the intense because those are very popular in my area. So when I saw that this one came out, I wanted to try it. And yeah, this is a fresh coconut. This has lemon, coconut nectar, ozonic notes, Granny Smith apple, frangipani, jasmine, white rose, cedar, white musk, ambergris, and bourbon vanilla. I get more of the light blue DNA, like that citrus, but it's not as sharp because it's got a little bit of that coconut, but it's not like a creamy coconut. Like, it's like almost like coconut water. Like, this is a very fresh scent, and it's got a slight suntan lotion vibe, but not strong, and that's probably from the Frangipani. Once Dolce & Gabbana's light blue dries down, I do enjoy the scent. It's just very overdone here in Florida, but that opening is a little too lemon heavy for me. So I do like this because it's like the dry down of Dolce & Gabbana's light blue, but with coconut water and Frangipani that gives it kind of that slight suntan kiss. Then next we have Alt Caribbean water, and this is an inspiration to Creed's Virgin Island water. And since this is the one that's in my collection, I'm going to go over this one and not Creed's because I have a dupes video. So that I will go over in more detail in that video. But this has notes of white bergamot, lime, mandarin, middle notes of coconut, jasmine, ylang ylang, and then base notes of musk and tropical woods. I enjoy this style of coconut. It's more of a fresh coconut. This one's just more lime. So the coconut in here is more creamy, whereas in light blue to my nose, it's more like coconut water. This is more creamy. It just opens up more lime and fresh. So if you don't like lime, you're probably not gonna like this because it leans more like lime to my nose. And again, like a creamy coconut. Very, very tropical. This is like a tropical vacation. And then another one, this one falls in that kind of suntan oil kind of category. And this is my scent of the day. This is Floriental Coconut, and this is by Dossier, and this is inspired by Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc. And I'm just gonna go ahead and refresh, because I will say that this and Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc, I don't know if I'm nose blind to it, but after a few hours I don't smell it. So I am happy to have an inexpensive version where I can top off, because even though I say I don't want those scents to stay on me, these next few are actually the kind that I enjoy. They're more tropical, and they have other notes to kind of ground the perfume. I don't like when they're really suntanny to last too long or really sweet to last too long. But this one, I do wish lasted just a little bit longer. This has top notes of cardamom, pistachio, bergamot, middle notes of ylang ylang, tuberose, jasmine, and base notes of cedarwood, amber, benzoin, and coconut. So the last two I'm going to talk about, it's the cardamom for me. So this is going to be another like fresh tropical coconut, but it's leaning also a little bit like suntan. But this is going to be more of a upscale bougie kind of suntan. This is more clean. Like I could almost picture someone on a cruise ship wearing like a white bathing suit, one of those girls that just goes to lay out by the sun with a big rimmed hat. Very classy, chic, but I really, really love this scent. And again, that's Floriental Coconut by Dossier. And then another kind of spicy coconut scent, tropical, is Mickey Mouse, the fragrance, and this is in collaboration with House of Sillage. We're gonna spray this on my hand. Oh my goodness. I love cardamom with my coconut. I'm learning. This has mandarin orange, bergamot, cardamom, coconut milk, cacao, orange blossom, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka bean, and amber. And for me, it opens up very spicy, coconut, tropical, lime, and then it settles to more of like a coconut milk, kind of clean scent. It's another vacation in a bottle. I would say if I was gonna go on vacation, I'd probably decant a little bit of this. I would take some kind of Caribbean water inspiration, and I'll talk about that in my dupes. Floriental Coconut, and then both my angels. Those are my vacation scents. Those are my coconut perfumes. And I am gonna be letting go of some. Some I already have decluttered. I just gotta get them up on my Macari. I'm learning I like a certain kind of coconut. I'm liking a coconut that is either fresh, tropical, And if it does have kind of that suntan vibe, I just need something to kind of ground it. But let me know in the comments below, what are some of your favorite coconut perfumes? But that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.